Welcome to Leo for Leos, a channel featuring tarot and intuitive readings on YouTube dedicated only to the astrological sign of Leos. This is a general reading for Leos. Some things I see will probably resonate with you and some may not. Take what works and then leave the rest. I too am a Leo, so this reading is going to be for both of us. Alright, so let's get started right away. Let's start out with an overview of the month. I want to make sure that these are nice and shuffled very well. Let's see. Alright, we have the Knight of Wands. This is the month of impulsive activity. Some of it is going to be required. Some of it is going to be part of your playful nature. There may be a lot of adventure and energy, just a lot of energy, and a lot of it will be creative. Some of it will be, the word that it really comes to mind when I see this card is always impulsiveness. Very spur of the moment, taking risks you've probably never taken before in your life. You have now built up a generous amount of courage. And courage is very, very deeply associated with Leos. If you notice this card, this is a medieval knight that is traveling to Egypt. You see the pyramids in the background. There might even be some traveling or talk of traveling or desires for traveling really pulsing within you. At this point, you don't care that, things aren't going to be perfect because your desire is going to be so hot, so passionate. And when your energy level is that high and that hot and your passion is that hot, nothing will stand in your way. It doesn't matter what obstacles are in your way. You are going for it, and this is a wonderful energy. I am so glad we're getting this card. This is very exciting news. So let's dig deeper into the reason why we got the Knight of Wands. All right, Three of Swords. This is really talking about your psychological state dealing with the past, the present, and the future. There's a lot of pain there. There have been tears. There's a lot of fear about the future. This is a card about the end of a time that really is painful and something that hurts you deeply, but about coming through. You need the tears in order to wash everything away clean. A new day is coming for you. So what else? Let's get some more details, and I feel like that will open up some more information. All right, we have the Queen of Wands. This is about creativity and growth and community. She's a bit of a magician herself. She's a bit of a manifester in a way, kind of wielding the wand there around like a magical wand. And then she's also very, very positive, very happy, very cheerful and social. Pushing forward with the creative arts is really what I'm feeling here. If your passions can just be tempered enough and controlled enough, but yet you're able to enjoy life a little. What does that mean? If you look at the Queen, she is on solid ground. There's a slab of cement underneath her. So being grounded and knowing exactly where you're going. we have the Knight of Wands and the Queen of Wands. Can you be both excited about life, a little bit impulsive, and also logically sound? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. So let's find out more. Let's find out more. These are all connecting somehow. Right now it's through the wands, and I'm trying to figure out the story that it's telling. Okay, we've got Seven of Wands. Another wand card. Yeah, that's pretty interesting. All the action that's happening. So you may look at this and say, oh, this looks like there's trouble, but it's not. It's about being the best. See how he's standing on a platform and defending your position as being the best by doing excellent work, putting all your ducks in a row. Holding your ground is going to be so easy because you've been doing it all year. You know, bring it on. Bring it on. Okay, we've got the moon. Okay. The moon really speaks of mystery and intrigue, intuition, and dreams, fantasies, that kind of stuff. There's a bit of questioning on your part about, the uncertainty of the future is really what is so mysterious here. We don't know what's going to happen, right? We just don't know. We just don't know if the risk we're taking is going to pan out, and that possibility scares us so much. It's kind of making you go, do I really want to jump? The thing is, you really want to jump, and you have to jump. I'm just telling you, you have to jump. And then follow the path. If you notice, there is a path right down the center in this card. There's a lot of intuition that you're just going to have to rely on. Taking the risk is something that you are not going to be able to resist. Your passions and your excitement about your future is too high and too hot and too downright sexy right now for you to refuse. It's just a powerful energy that you're having. So let's move on and let's see. Let's get a little bit deeper into this. Okay, our next card is about fantasies, the Seven of Cups. Dreams and fantasies, things you've always wanted your whole life. These are big dreams. Everything. It's everything. Money, love, relationships. The mark you want to leave on the world. These are all very powerful and passionate desires that you want. Now, what's really happening and what I'm really seeing is that you are defining one surefire way to get everything in one swoop. Maybe it's getting the job that you want and the location that you want so you can meet the person that is going to be your forever love, that is going to help connect you with family, help maybe even create a family. This decision is going to affect all those things. And you found the loophole. You found the loophole this month. That's what's got your energy up so high. You're actually starting to really believe. You've always been believing. You've been manifesting. You've been praying to God. You've been praying to the universe. You've been using crystals. You've been talking to people. You've been asking questions. You've been digging deeper into the unknown reaches of spirituality, and you are just ready for this next level, and you found the one way to get it all. You're still not really going to be certain. That's the mystery here. The mystery of the Moon card is that you're still looking for the answer, and you're going to find it. And most likely it's something you've been doing this whole time. You've been working so hard. There's so much work that you've been doing. And there's a lot more work to do. If you go look at that Moon card, there's a path that leads out of an emotional state and that goes into the mountains where you have to do a lot of climbing. There's a lot of work still involved. You're ready for it. You're okay with it. Remember, the Knight of Wands has the energy to do it. Now let's dig in even further and let's find out what else is going on. All right, we have the Magician. Whoa, this is hot. With all the wand cards that we've pulled, the Magician is making it happen. The Seven of Cups has a chance to actually happen. Okay, it has a chance of actually happening. Dig deeper into those manifesting tools that you're using, like the praying and the crystals and the chanting, the singing, the writing that you've been doing. You've been writing little notes to yourself. You've been writing about your dreams. Write about them more. Don't stop. Amp it up more. And believe. I think this is part of the belief system. It gives you the courage and the audacity and the gumption that when there's like important people looking at you, you don't crumble under the pressure and become nervous and flub. This is your time to shine. It's about to go down. And it needs your energy, time, skill, fortitude, forward thinking, audacity, creativity, magical ingenue, everything you've got in your human body to go after this. This is goals and dreams being fulfilled. This is going to be great. Okay? Let's see what else is what else is happening. This is hot. All right, we have the Hanged Man. There is going to be a moment where you're going to take some time to be alone and be quiet with the thoughts that you have and be quiet with your emotions and be quiet with everything that's going on and logically come up with solutions. We're talking about procedures that might need a little tweaking. We may be talking about morning habits and routines that need to be tweaked a little bit. There is going to be a time for you to be retrospective about the situation at hand. You're going to have to escape other people, kind of go off by yourself and sit down and really look at the situation. Maybe a late night session where you're kind of reviewing your procedures and your strategies and figure out, is this the right way to do this? Is there an easier path? You might even have to do like a Google search or something. Easiest way to do XYZ. That will make your life run a lot smoother. You're being observed at this period in time. So it's very important for you to conduct yourself with a very methodical stroke of hand. Like even when you're rushing to do things, you're rushing to do things with purpose and meaning behind it. Let's see more. What else is happening here? All right, so we have the Knight of Cups. So the Knight of Cups is sort of an offer or a proposal or an idea that sounds really dreamy. And it looks like there may be some actual promise in this. This could be a person who's offering something. Someone who is offering a job or offering an opportunity or offering a collaboration. This is very important to not look away on this one. I think you had a proposal last month or maybe it was the month before, but You had a proposal before that wasn't quite right. But this one has promise. This one has the opportunity to be a long-lasting relationship that makes sense. I think people who are even proposing things to you know that you're serious at this point, that you mean business, and you're not falling for the Three of Hearts again. You've learned the lessons of your past, you've endured the journey to your present, and you're ready for your future. And everyone knows that. I think sometimes when the Knight of Cups shows up, it could be somebody who's proposing some malarkey to you. A scammy proposal. This one isn't. This is different. This is definitely different than the other proposals that you may have had in the past. This is very seriously honest. This person wants to work with you, is what I'm sensing. Now let's learn more about this. What else is happening? Why did we get the proposal? We've got the Six of Wands, all right? So, this confirms what I just said, okay? Success. Lots of success. This is the celebration of the success, right? This person is clearly at some sort of parade and is on a horse, a high horse, right? They're on their high horse, and there's a sense of regalia, celebration, and this person is very confident and very self-assured, and also feeling successful. Feeling, there's a big deal to do with the feeling. So when this proposal comes, and whether the success comes from the proposal itself or just knowing that you've reached a level in which you've always wanted, there will be a great feeling of confidence. Be bold and put yourself out there. Put yourself out there. Don't hold back, for crying out loud. Don't hold back, because holding back is going to deprive people of understanding who you really are, and getting a sense of what you're capable of. And I think we need to know more. So we've got the Knight of Swords. Wow, whoa, 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 whoa. We've got 3 Knight cards in here. That's incredible. Knights are powerful. They are the achievers. It's the fire. The generals in the army. They lead. You know, they conquer. So 3 knights in this reading. Absolutely incredible. Yes, it's very energetic. I mean, the energy this month is on fire, and you've got to take advantage of this. You've got to take advantage of this energy. This is about your quest to conquer your dreams. This is also talking about this, like an intense obsession to get things done and do it right this time, you know, and it's got to be precise, and it's got to be absolutely impeccable. And there may be a sense of also doing this no matter what, even if people get hurt. And I really am an advocate for not getting people hurt in the process of doing, you know, achieving your dreams. Even though the Sword card is about that cutting way of doing things, karma has a big piece to do it, because that sword can turn on you as well. So just make sure that you're doing things, not only you're doing things right, but you are doing things that are mindful of the rest of the world. But that's not the lesson in this card necessarily. The main lesson in the card is to seize the energy of the conqueror, because the best generals out there are the people that are trusted by their followers. Do people around you trust you? If they don't, figure out how to get people to trust you and be honorable about it. You know, let it not be just a trick. Be trustworthy, because you're going to get so much further with this kind of energy of trust behind you. So let's go further. All right, we have the Two of Cups. Oh boy. This could be a connection. It could be a relationship connection. It could be a partnership, a business partnership that's so good and so mutual. You're just like working together, and it's intensely incredible. This may be where the proposal comes from. And this may also be where all of this energy is being thrusted forward, because if you know, Leos have a tendency that when we're in love, or when we are in really good relationships with our people, our friends, it inspires us to go harder and faster and longer, and it drives us like nothing else. And if we're in love, forget about it. Forget about it. We get everything done. And it's so, the way we work when we're in love is just, it's magical. A union. And it's definitely not just your imagination. It's not someone that you just falling in love with someone. It's a mutual attraction that has happened, that is fueling you. There's so much respect and admiration for each other. It's beautiful. It's really incredible, this relationship that you're having. There's a mutual effort to make this relationship work. And the only reason why I say, because some Leos are just not interested in love and romance. They're just not. Even though some of you are probably saying, what? But there's just some of us out there we've hey, that's it. I'm not even going to bother trying. But there is going to be somebody, and it may not be necessarily romantic, but it's a connection of two people who are like one another, who are reaching for similar goals, who want to get together on a partnership level, who want to make it just not more than casual friends, who wants to either be romantic with each other or just be in a business partnership or be in a friendship that matters. Like, even if you guys are just working partners, there is so much chemistry going on. Like seeing a long lost sister or a long lost brother that you're like, oh gosh, wow, you're like my twin. Let's see what else is here. All right, 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles. This is great. Another success card. This is about having a very strong business relationship. Whoever this is, whether it's a lover or a person, this is somebody who's going to help with your business. Okay, whether this is a lover or a co-worker or a person that you've partnered up with, they're going to, it's equaling success. This is the fruits of your labor. You're going to start seeing them. You're going to start seeing those fruits of your labor. And this is not something that's going away. This is something that you've created, and the foundation has been laid, and now all you have to do is continue the momentum from now on. These are cards that are talking about overcoming struggle and strife. And now the success is here. The foundation has been laid. Let's see. I'm loving this. I could stop now. I mean, heck, we could get any card. It could be disastrous. All right, we have the Two of Wands. Okay. Okay, look at this dude. I mean, this kingpin over here. He's pretty intense. That's us. That's Leos. Right there. We got the World in our hands. The entire world. Like, it's up for grabs. There's a bit of contemplation going on. There's like, okay, we've conquered. What's next? Assessing what you've got and where you're going next. Future planning. That's what this is. It's leading to more progress and more success. You've got the resources now, too. How can we streamline the process? Taking a couple minutes to assess what you're doing. Like work, look up and see where you're going. Work, look and see where you're going. You're adjusting. Because I think in the past, it's been just like work, 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 work. And no time to look up to see where you're going. And next thing you know, you're in the wrong path. You're like, oh gosh, I didn't really mean to go this far. But this time you've learned. You've learned the lessons of your past. You're working and you're looking at the road. Then it's more like, what's the long term of this? What's the long term? What's the 5-year plan? The other thing about this card too is that I'm getting a very strong traveling vibe here. There's a sense of adventure that has kind of crept up into your being. But you're ready for whatever is next in your life. Well, this is absolutely fantastic. I hope you enjoyed the reading. I really appreciate you watching. And please subscribe to this channel for Leo monthly readings. And hit the bell icon next to the subscribe button to be the first to know when my next video gets posted. Leos, many blessings to you. And remember, this channel is dedicated to you and to you alone.